I love to do random ship and then be mad when it goes badly. This is the same ship we used yesterday. No, wait, this is it's still the stealth ship, but instead of the stealth ship with the beam and the laser, we just have the glaive beam, which is one of the most powerful weapons of war known to mankind, known to take out some ships in a single blast. This is the one that Apollo told you sucks really badly. You used this one a few days ago and lost 50 runs in a row? That doesn't sound like me. Random. The Adjudicator is a Zoltan ship with the Jared Leto, the halberd beam. I hate starting with missiles, but I think I'm just stupid. I think I've got to respect the missiles a little bit more. Halberd beam is slow, but goes through 1 bar of shields, right? So you can use this without requiring the shields to be down. Dude, this, if you just put this song... You know what, you want the perfect album? Let me give you the perfect album. It's 1/3 FTL soundtrack, 1/3 Stranger Things soundtrack, 1/3 Loki soundtrack. You pop that shit on at your Halloween party, you got theremin for days. You're gonna love it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. We're gonna start. I will be the Super Zoltan. His name already starts with an M, so you can be Mouth. Your name starts with an S, so you can be Sips. By the way, I went to tweet. I know that we're in the YouTube video now. I apologize, but this is one of the only times we get to actually talk before FTL starts to pop off. Starbucks today. Hey, can I get a grande cold brew? Just black is fine. And then can I get the everything croissant ham breakfast sandwich? Sure. What's your name? Can I get a name for that order? Yeah, it's Ryan. Cool, Brian. Sorry, that'll be 7:13, Brian. You too. Okay, so here we go. We can depower the medical bay to power up our halberd beam to begin with. That seems advisable to me. Hey, I forgot, we also start with the Zoltan super shield, which means we have a little bit more protection right off the bat. And your missile is free? I don't think so. Tell them the B is silent. Oh, if you swap the order, it's free? Really? I don't have enough system power, so we're just gonna keep doing what we were doing to begin with. Welcome to the trunk. This ship right off the bat, look, my shield's doing a great job of protecting me so far. It's still going. We might take a little hull damage. Depends on this ion, but I'm not sweating it too much. Let's see if we can get halberd to hit 3 things. Saved. What did I say? We might take 1 hull damage. Okay, I was wrong. We're gonna take possibly 3 hull damage. But now we're good. I mean, I don't think mathematically there's much else we could have done here. Jim Halberd. Big tuna. Super Macho Man. You might as well surrender. You swap the order again, you can play as Master Hand. Yo, I know that, most of the stories that people have about, Source Dude, just trust me. My friend told me, you could play as Spider-Man and Tony Hawk or whatever. My friend told me if you mash B when the Pokeball shakes, you got a greater chance of actually getting the Pokemon in the Pokeball. But I still remember being 5 years old, and my neighbor told me that in Super Mario World, if the level has a yellow circle... I think I'm ready to go. If the level has a yellow circle, then it is no secret exit, and if the yellow has if the level has a red circle, then it means there's a secret exit. At first I was like, no way. And then secondly, I was like, when I actually tested it myself, I was like, this man's is a genius. Okay, owns. That should protect us from getting some hull damage. I'm assuming that's a one-hit laser beam, which means we are totally fine. Bro, I never realized that. I apologize for stuttering to begin with. I felt like the point could have been made a little bit more coherently. That being said, it blew my mind as a child. I also, at that time, I think that my neighbors, like, he was my friend, my colleague, I guess, in Mario. Brothers in arms, for all men who turtle shell jump today are my brother. He was probably 9 years old, I was like 5, and I thought that when I was 9, I would be as smart as him. Like, I would be the smartest person of all time. So, we have received emergency respirators, which I don't think is that good, but it's a sellable option for sure. I don't sweat that. I think I am going to upgrade one level of weapon power. And no, wait, hold on. I'm a genius. Wait for it. No, I'm still stupid. Okay, we're gonna get one extra level of... You know what we're gonna do, actually? This... doesn't work that way, because you took one power away from the shields. Yeah, okay. We could just micro the oxygen, I suppose, but no. We're gonna be a little smarter about it. We're just gonna get one extra level of power when we get the opportunity. I hail them. I kind of like the Leto start. Although... No, I think this is fine. Although there are people on the ship, so we have to be a little bit more cautious. But I think to take their weapons offline... Alright. Go to hell. You got a double laser and a bomb? That's a little much. We should have just gone with the halberd beam, man. Big tuna. Oh, that's a big one. We're still pogging. Then, get owned. O2 going offline, very helpful. They cannot harm me now. You will be destroyed. Yeah, we got one Jared and one Jim. And we'll just keep hitting those weapons, man. I hate that you got a dub laser. Like, you see how fast that thing got charged up, dude? In some ways, I consider that unfair. Fire in the O2 is not a big deal. It's not like we're losing, you know, 10 O2 per second or anything. Can you stop? Whatever, you're owned. You shot my O2 again. Backup DNA bank. Lots of scrap, though. Okay, so step 1, we power that up. Step 2, close all doors. Then open... Well, I don't think you open all doors yet. We got to get that repaired. That's true. You know what? I insulted the respirators, and the respirators might actually make this a much more tenable situation. So, I'll at least give them some respect for that. If you guys could just go into the med bay temporarily. Thank you. I did watch the new Loki episode last night. You know, I always feel self-conscious saying positive things about Marvel stuff because it opens you up to being criticized as a corporate shill. But I like what they're doing in that show. It's like, yeah, I won't spoil anything. It's literally like 24 hours old or something like that. But I really think they're taking it in a cool direction. Especially when my like biggest complaint about Falcon and the Winter Soldier is that it felt super formulaic and pedestrian. I think they're doing some cool stuff. I scrapped some of the debris. Thanks for the debris. It did move. It moved very quickly as well. It's worth watching. Yeah, I would say so far it's the best of the Marvel shows, in my opinion. And I would say by far, but I don't mean that as an insult. As an insult, I should say, to WandaVision. Thought WandaVision was also pretty cool. I'm not firing the missile until I know we need to fire the missile. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like, I thought it was fine. I know I use it as, like, a punchline sometimes. I didn't think it was terrible. I was just like, I think they... I don't know. For me, I was talking about it in Jay's chat last night, and I was like, I like the Captain America stuff, but it's so hard to explain to people that it's not bad. When it's just confusing. Like, there's Captain America, the First Avenger, then there's Captain America, the Winter Soldier, then there's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which, by the way, does have a Captain America in it. Like, you're just like, could they just work on the names just a touch? That's not even a real constraint, but, like, you've gotten so many titles out of a few, you know, there's like more titles than words. Just the one Captain America, actually. Okay, this is not that bad. First Captain America movie, also genuinely not very good. I would agree with you. I watched it. That was one of the 17 movies I watched on my flight back from Korea. Ion Stunner? I don't care. Go ahead, stun me. We're taking those shields. I don't accept your offer, because I think we're going to get lit on fire regardless, and 9 scrap is pretty sleepy. Just keep that missile launcher offline. I'll spend the missile to not take hull damage. How'd you watch 17 movies on a flight? It's a long one. I can't really remember everything that I watched on the flight, but I definitely 100% watched Captain America, the First Avenger, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. If you can name another movie that came out in probably the summer of 2011, or maybe like May 2011, because then by the time I flew back in early December, it would probably line up. The Skyrim trailer. Yeah, they didn't have that on the Korean Air device, but I was watching Mouth play Tarkov yesterday. My man deadass said Fuss Rhoda. I was laughing my ass off. Backup DNA Zoltan Shield emergency respirators. He said Fuss Rhoda. They were talking about Skyrim with Apollo, and then I think Justin mentioned Skyrim, and he said Fuss Rhoda. Oh, man. Okay, so we don't even have a cloning bay, so that's an easy sell. Zemo. I kind of want to sell the emergency respirators in order to buy mind control. I know I love mind control probably more than I should. But hear me out here. Mind control, first off, drastically increases your chance of landing a shot if you hack the pilot's brain. Counters mind control from going into Zoltan-controlled areas. All sounds good to me, man. Don't sell Zoltan Shield, though. That's missile protection. I've recently entered the missile protection program. Also, it's just fun to watch. I think it improves watchability. Oh, Index. Hello, Daniel. Hello. Thank you for the raid. I investigated. We're in a nebula? Oh, no, we just don't have level 2 sensors. Okay. I investigated the game you were playing, Patch Quest. Seemed kind of cool. Take no more asteroids being dodged. That's what we're looking for. Seemed kind of cool. Also 100% positive reviews on Steam. I just think for me personally, like I have to actually get through New Game Plus 5 in Snake RX first. After I get that done, the world opens up to me again. Dude, they're tearing me apart here, man. Let's blow this guy up. You said you would execute me during dance stream? No, literally, here's what I said. I can't fault this is verbatim. I believe I said, I can't fault the guy. You gotta make money somehow. Plus, half of my monthly income comes from people that are hammered buying gift subs. That being said, when I become president, he will be in prison for life. I believe that was my exact verbiage. I didn't say the word execute did not factor into that. Excuse me, please power up the shields. I don't know how much damage I took from shields being unpowered. I choose not to think about it. Excuse me, I said let's power up the shields. Okay, just take some time here. We did get Ion stunned like crazy, but no, again, like, you know, have I said potentially incendiary things about speculators on my channel? Yeah. Simultaneously, you know, do I also work in a business where literally I have no overhead and I'm gonna begrudge somebody for making their rent money? I'm not gonna do that. All I'm gonna say is you're lucky you're a speculator in the sneaker market that most of chat is not involved in. If you were a speculator in the computer parts market, you can't leave the shield room. Just get the heck out of here. Chat would have actually called for your head, without a doubt. I'm never surrendering my crew to slavers. I accidentally clicked on the one that was gonna surrender my crew to slavers. My mistake. Hey! At least it was me. At least it was me. That's really bad because we also lose the power from that. But hey, man, life goes on. Get busy living or get busy dying. I will intervene to defend the outpost. And I would like to fire my Jared beam as quickly as possible. On second thought, we're not going to call it that anymore. We're going to call it the Leto missile launcher. Don't... Come on. Okay, this is what the shield is for. You love to see it? He will never surrender his crew. Pepe. I don't care about your engines, man. Let's just... Oh, you're dead. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that, like, Jared Leto is not, like, the worst Jared, even though I'm pretty sure he runs, like, a messianic sex cult. And even then, he's kind of like, he's, like, the second worst of the known Jareds. I move in to examine the station and receive 8 scrap. Wait, what? Oh, you guys don't read you don't read the Economist? Zoltan controlled. I do be hating the Zoltan controlled, but I do be hating Nebulous too. They reported that in The Economist. I don't know. I don't read that shit. You keep thinking I'm going to pay $150 a year for a magazine? Come on, man. Just get all my internet from Reddit headlines like everybody else. I level up my sensors. Look out for my next single. It's called My Sensors. Is it really $150 a year? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how much the Economist annual subscription is, but I do assume that it's a relatively expensive subscription because it's a magazine that caters to the 1%. Okay, get torched. Your ship is like amazing for me to poop on here. Like, look at that. I really don't want to send a missile at you just to break your It's close. It's close. I can't mind control through the Zoltan shield, so I'm just trying to play my cards right here. Okay, we've taken a weapon offline. Please mind control the pilot now, and then drop a missile on the weapons. I thought maybe we could get their missile to go before their missile went. Even down one crew member, this doesn't seem so bad. Economist subscribers are 60% rich people, 40% college kids in Finance 101. First off, mind your tone. Secondly, I can't deny that the only reason I'm familiar with The Economist whatsoever is because the bougiest guy that I lived with in university got an Economist subscription. I know what you're gonna say. Is he the guy whose girlfriend got mad at you because they threw an election party, and then when you showed up and celebrated Obama's victory, it turns out that everybody there, despite being art history majors, are supporting John McCain and got very upset? No. Yes. How did you know? You didn't celebrate, you were being a dick. Be that as it may. Owned. I'm just thinking. I think we gotta get some hull integrity restored. I do want the next bar of shields too. It's probably a little early when we got the Zoltan one, but I hate this, man. You're gonna make me drop a Lido on your missiles. That's fine. Now, wow, what an amazing beam you've got there. Why were Canadians throwing an American election party? If you're too snobby to watch sports, American politics becomes your sport. So, and Canadian politics, to be fair. But if you consider yourself too learned to be involved in the carnal pursuits of the pigskin, then you instead just get like really into like, you know, reading 538 and watching like American electoral coverage, and then like posting like, oh my god, look, John King's back with his new map. Oh my god, look, this guy is so good at using this map when he put he's a master. Always nice to see a master at his craft. You get the idea. Wolf Blitzer! Yeah, it's reality TV for people with bachelor's degrees, such as myself, quite frankly. Young Shelton? We need hull integrity. I'm embarrassed, but we do. We don't really need anything else. I wish I had fixed one less so I could buy Young Shelton, but you know what? I'm gonna get Jose. And then just to mess with people, I'm gonna rename Jose to be... Whoa! I took a screenshot, sorry. To be Stephen Ekman, which I believe was the name of the Rockman in the shop. Because that's hilarious to me. Caught in 4K. Stephen Ekman. Tell me you were a silver level Kickstarter backer without telling me you were a silver level Kickstarter backer. I hail them. 1 fuel for 5 missiles, great deal. You know what? I agree with your assessment here. What if we swap these guys? Yeah. Now, why does that work? I don't know, but we're just gonna rely on chat there. Actually, if you put Slug on Pilot, you'll get 1 extra power on shields as well. Okay, we'll swap that after this. That sounds astute to me. You know what? I don't think we actually need to fire a missile here. Not yet, anyway. This would be great if it landed. Thank you so much. Wow, that's a dream come true. All right. You guys can swap and then we'll save. The old swap and save. And we saved 1 missile there. That's scrap in our pocket, man. Look at this. Zoom. The ship is pretty good. Now, we have 1 extra reactor power. That can keep our medbay powered up. It also means we could, for essentially 0 cost to ourselves, we could level up our engines for an extra miss chance. Although, I do kind of want to get that 2nd bar of shields as well. I don't know. I'm thinking. Medbay, Among Us. You've been acting pretty sus lately. Almost as if there's an imposter among us. Tony, you've been acting so weird lately. It's like there's an alien imposter among us. Hate this. Certainly need shields powered up. Okay, here's how we... You're gonna hate this, but get ready. First thing we do is take out their weapons. Because if we take out their weapons, their beam lord cannot get through our shields. Okay. Then, you just switch off the O2 just briefly to power up your halberd beam. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Don't worry. We're gonna be fine. And look at this. I told you we were gonna be fine. Look at how fine we are. They're dead. You know what? You're absolutely right. I was gonna say we could turn off engines, but we really can't. Because the guy's in the room. I'll just be honest. I'm a little too lazy to move him. So instead, you know, I get it's getting a little pink in here, but who cares, man? You know how I like my oxygen? Medium rare. Thank you so much for your help. And then, I do think it does make sense to at least wait for the oxygen to come back. Oh, chat. Last night, by the way, got a couple of bone-in pork chops. Cooked them in a stovetop skillet, little maple soy sauce glaze, halved Brussels sprouts, cut side down in the oil till they got a little charred, flip them over, let them simmer for another couple of minutes, serve them. Little microplaned Parmigiano Reggiano on top. Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Goodbye, HelloFresh. Goodbye. Did you air fry anything? No, I didn't use the air fryer. But it's, and I don't, you know, I'll accept my Nobel Cooking Prize at any given moment. I choose to pull the ship in closer. Thanks for the scrap. But, I have to say, me personally, I love the air fryer, as we've made painfully obvious in the past. However, as much as I thought Brussels sprouts would pog off in the air fryer, they actually work much better. Joel! They actually work much better in the pan. I find they get a little too charred in the air fryer. In the pan, you can modulate that heat a little bit better. Yol Armia. Okay, you know what? Someone in chat did say, has Dan ever made his way into an FTL ship? And the answer is no, I think, so welcome, Daniel. You'll be working with Slug Steven Ekman. And we'll be getting out of here. So far, so good. Yeah, save positions. Save positions. Save positions. NG Uncharted. I choose NG. Doesn't scare me. Bro, we don't need to talk about the air fryer. So people will literally like bring up the air fryer and then be like, why is he talking about it so much? You asked. Hold on. I shield my ship with your ship with mine because we have the Zoltan shield, so we can't take damage. Case in point. I choose to dock with the refueling platform. We only have 7 fuel and we can't take damage. We have the Zoltan shields. Son of a... Okay. That basically could not have gone worse. Go ahead, get mind control. Just... Is this psyop bothering you, King? We're gonna drop the Leto on your shields. Drove my Chevy to the Leto, but the Leto was dry. Opened the beautiful breach. I am a little surprised that you still have 2 bars. That's very painful for me. The Zoltan shields are still popping. We got nothing to worry about. Definitely using way more missiles now, though. Okay, he's torn up. I hate to use one more missile. Oh, that's a firebomb. I gotta be honest, a firebomb doesn't scare me that much. But I'd still like to use one missile to maybe protect some hull damage. That's... The laser could still get us here. Let's mind control this guy real quick. Misses, please. Let's go. 1 miss is all we needed, and it's all we could ask for. He died, huh? It's a sad story. Accept their offer of surrender. You know, I'm actually gonna... I know we probably could have killed him. Well, I guess he's just gonna die anyway with mind control, but I wanted the fuel. I felt like we needed the fuel there. That way we can at least buy some hull integrity at our store. I participate in your study. Thanks for the scrap. And honestly, like, because we have a store right now, we're not gonna spend. However, next thing is gonna be dodge chance for sure, because I'm realizing... We don't need a second beam right now. I think our weapons are okay, although we are using too many missiles. We just simply can't afford the glaive beam. Even if we sell pretty much everything, it's like almost impossible to get it going. Requires 4 power, takes 25 seconds. We have no cloaking. For now, I'm not touching this stuff, okay? I'm gonna go to about here. We're going to work on getting dodge chance, because dodge chance is going to make our Zoltan shield even better. That's a lot of scrap. 1 bar of reactor power. Okay, good stuff. Next thing we're going to need is probably a second weapon, preferably a weapon that either doesn't use missiles or allows us to not have to use them. Defense drone shoots down missiles. Enemy anti-combat drone. It's a nasty ship. Just start by irritating you a little bit. I think what we're gonna do here is essentially we're not gonna shoot our missiles, but we're gonna just wait for the halberd beam to charge up here. Halberd beam doesn't miss anyway, so we don't have to worry about the piloting. And they only have 1 bar of shields, so this should tear them up pretty good. And I definitely do want weapons offline. Wouldn't mind also getting some drones hurt. We actually killed one of them. Well, that is surprising. This missile's not making it through. Let's go! Let's go. Please take out the defense drones. Defense drone is no longer operating. Drop a missile on their missile. Hurt the... or mind controlled the human being. Wow, their missile stayed active. That's a little painful for me. You are hacking my mind control. Now you hack my mind control, I become mind controlled? That hardly seems fair. Didn't last too long, but still. Anyway, I think you're dead. A little BM that you died. As far as I'm concerned, your missile should be done then. I will give you 25 scrap. You will give me a defense drone Mark II. Probably one of the best trade deals in the history of trade deals. I don't know if it'll sell for 25, but it might. Okay, mouth in the medbay, please. I will say, now, I underrate buying new systems that are not mind control, but if we do get drone control, I would much rather have a defense drone to block missiles than using my own missiles to kill their missiles. That appeals to me. So we'll hold that for now. I respond. I accept. And we have a quest marker. Hey, drop some resources? Cloak would be nice too. Absolutely. Anti-combat drone? So many drones, man. A drone game. Sorry. It's, you know, like LeBron James. A drone game. Drone game. I will always search for the ship. 5 damage to your hull with no reward. +2. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. +2. How did they do damage to our hull when we have Zoltan shields? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's okay. I already know what the lowest, like the -2ist joke of the week is going to be. There's no doubt it's going to be when I said that Lania ship looks like every VTuber I've ever seen. And then people in chat said, never say that again or I'll come to your house. That was like I don't know if I've ever seen -2s at that level. And then literally the next ship looked exactly the same. Like it was the exact same blueprint. Oh man, you should have seen your face. Flak 1. Okay, this changes everything. So I know mere seconds ago, I said we were gonna run these drones. But what we're actually gonna do is sell the drones and run the flak cannon. And we might even sell the Leto. It only sells for 10. But I think Flak 1 plus Halberd Beam is like, you win the game. Let's start with the defense drone. Because we're going to need a lot of extra power to operate this as well. We need 1 weapon power, which is going to cost 50. We're gonna keep the Leto around for now, just because I need some way to actually like get through enemy shields in some situations. Buy both flaks. I'm starting to realize why so many people find themselves in financial troubles. That's like 190 scrap to buy both of these things. We have 17. You can't even. Even if you sold everything, you couldn't even get it. Fuel. Now we're talking. Fuel is a very sensible buy. Does NL literally only see 1 message out of 1,000? I was looking at your message. In my head, I got the key value pair. Name starts with capital M followed by L, and then everything else is like, it's not in my default language. But rest assured, I have that key value pair there. It's your message I'm talking about. Okay, we're going 10 fuel. This is the only complaint I have about this game, is sometimes the text for a beacon makes it difficult to see whether or not you have the ability to make it to another beacon. And I think the fact that this game is like 9 years old, and this is the only complaint I have is a pretty good thing. But anyway, we're gonna go to this one. Danger. I forget the danger here, but for now, oh, they've found us. Okay. I'm just thinking about whether or not we might prefer to charge Flak Leto instead of Halberd Beam Leto immediately. Let's start having a little fight here, because this is a nasty ship. My dream is to take at least one of your weapons offline before they shoot. My dream has become a nightmare. No, okay. It's a start. Drop another one on him. There you go. Now they just got flak. We still have Zoltan's shield up. Drop another one on him. Still hit. Still hit. They're swapping non-stop, man. We have 19 missiles. That's the sound you like to hear. Still hidden. I choose not to use another one. Just, you know what? I choose to use another one. Fair enough. You dodge me. Hold on. Quick little mind control on you. You love to see it. And then we just wait. I don't think we need to use any more. Any more missiles, that is. For the time being, at least. Might have to land a shot on your engines. I'm just gonna do it just to be safe. Ah! I'm gonna embarrass you, Barry. That's painful. That one, I should have mind controlled the pilot instead. I will never surrender our crew to slavers. Am I on this ship? Is this me from earlier? 3 bars of shields. Are you crazy, dude? At least your weapons are kind of doo-doo. Gotta hit shields here. I know we're using way too many missiles, but should have mind controlled the guy that's repairing shields. I mean, the thing is, we might not have even hit shields if we didn't mind control the pilot. So, Forrest Gumpo. That's a good hit. Those are gonna come back online. For now, I'm just gonna keep the Lido active. Just in case they get those shields back online. Okay, now I feel like we could probably roll the halberd beam. Although, I'm like, if I flak your medbay, you might just get torched. I'm kind of stunned. Hold on. You can mind control this guy. I'm stunned you managed to sneak a shot in there, quite frankly. Well, I'm interested to hear about how you plan to escape with no piloting system. You will not escape. Owens. Yeah, I think I'm too used to using the anti-bio beam. I was just aiming it at people. $47 scraps, though pretty good. Okay, what are you at? 70? Engine power. Oh no, we need one more weapon power before anything else. Okay, no problem. No problem. We gotta go to the quest beacon. Okay, you gotta pay attention to this one too. This is a little nasty. Flak still works here. I still think you roll Flak Leto. And we'll get ready. You know what, for now, I'm gonna mind control the pilot just so the asteroids don't miss anymore. You never know, might end up causing some problems for him. They still missed. Turns out I don't know what I'm talking about. I really want their Flak 2 to be taken out if possible. May or may not be possible. That good stun, though. Our missiles are still doing okay. I'm not sweating it. I'm not sweating it. Is this asteroid field bothering you, King? Oh, hold on. Quick little mind control on the Mantis. And now I'm starting to think that maybe the Mantis died. Maybe this is the kind of ship where we could just kill them all instead. Like if we just maybe take a shot at their oxygen, for example. I'm a believer here. That's pretty good. Now we just gotta wait to mind control the man fixing the oxygen. Or alternatively, I suppose we could drop a missile right on his face, but... anything to keep wounding the system. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we are pretty much safe right here. Yeah, these guys breathe. They don't take fire damage, but they breathe. It is a little scary here, just because they did manage to shoot some weapons. That's not a terrible offer. Honestly, I think I'm gonna actually accept it. 8 missiles is pretty incredible. Plus, they might die anyway, but 8 missiles is insanely good. Take the cargo and head to the original destination in search of a reward, or take the cargo for yourself. I'm gonna let's get another quest marker. We'll give it a try. So now we can roll Flak Halberd, which I think, I don't know if it's gonna beat the Leto, but we can always pivot off of that. Back on top. It depends. I guess the Zoltan shield, it's kind of like having 3 bars temporarily. And then with mind control, you're like... hold on, I think we should wait for the mind control until we're about to shoot the flak cannon, and then it's all going to become clear. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Did you see Malcolm Gladwell on Hot Ones? I did not. That's just a hilarious sentence to begin with, though. And I don't even mean in a negative way. I'm largely unfamiliar with the work of Malcolm Gladwell. It's just a really funny sentence. Did you see Malcolm Gladwell on Hot Ones? Okay, you have hurt my piloting system. I'm a little offended. Anyway, you're dead. Took some hull damage, though. Did you see Noam Chomsky on Hot Ones? Did you see that apparently Noam Chomsky responds to every email he receives? That's exhausting, man. I can't believe... I literally... oh, that's such a good deal. Thank you. I overpaid because I was so happy with the deal. This honestly, like... I respond to literally 0 emails, so the fact that Noam Chomsky responds to every piece of email is truly staggering to me. Well, we made it out here. Speaking of which, did you know that, here's a trivia question for you. Let's see if you can get it right, okay? You might, depends how much Wikipedia you read. Who is the first honorary member of the Harlem Globetrotters? I'll give you a billion guesses. It is not Noam Chomsky, Shaq, Joe Biden, Lionel Messi, Jackson Pollock, Vern Troyer, Scooby-Doo, Dan Giesling, Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon is close. I do see the correct answer here. Carvana is correct. The first honorary member of the Harlem Globetrotters is former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. Was reading his Wikipedia article yesterday for no reason. It definitely was not to see how old that man is, and then find out that he's literally 98 years old. And then you scroll down into the, like, personal life section, and you're like, this is the first guy who was inducted as an honorary member of the of the Harlem Globetrotters. That's what I was saying. Can he ball? I mean, he can't ball that well. Or else he wouldn't have had to be an honorary member. He would have just made the team on merit alone, but still. Yeah, I gotta look at this, man, because this ship is nasty. I feel like this is a Leto situation. I love this guy as mind control. Starts working working the O2 or something. What are you doing in the O2 room? Okay, hold on. Drop the Leto on the shields first. Just see how it goes. Beautiful. And then you can send a flak at the weapons. Big miss. That's alright. Drop. Someone's almost dead. Mouth, if you could... Honestly, brother, I'm a little nervous for you. Just go chill in the engine room for a second. This is a scary ship right now. Don't let me stop you, man. There you go. Go ahead. Come on in. Oops. When the door closes behind you. Ooh. Please don't hit a missile on my engine room. That's where my mouth lives. Uh-oh. You have no O2 left. A little cringe. A little cringe that your whole ship's on fire and yet you have no O2 left. Also, uh-oh, a little cringe that, you got mind controlled in a room that's on fire. I'm of the opinion we could probably make this work now. Uh-oh, stinky. Yeah, you got some problems, man. This looks mighty bad for you. I could kill you. I'm deciding right now whether I will. Alright, close it up. Mouth, if you could do me a favor, self-power the med bay. That clone bay is going to be working overtime. And if you'll excuse me, if you guys don't mind engaging in a little fight with one another. I do hate that the missile launcher's online, but I just choose not to be hit by it. How does that sound? I did that beam. I want to see if I can kill them without killing the ship. But honestly, I'll accept that offer. Okay, now you must pay. Now you must die. Because of the fact that your missile... You have remote targeting on that thing. And yet you still had the audacity to hit me? A little rude. You've been acting pretty sus lately. If you'll just give me a second, I'm seeing... I think they're gonna live. Their systems are Irish Spring right now. 58 scrap. I was just gonna say, I'm feeling like this is a save up and look for a store situation. I wouldn't mind third bar of shields, but I actually think one of the best... What a ship, man. One of the best things we could get right now would just be dodge chance. I think I might go straight to fuel. This is definitely true as well. I'm going to rely on our Zoltan shields to help us out quite a lot here, if they don't mind. If you don't mind. That ship is ripped. You are not wrong. That ship has a lot going for it. Helpful. Now, on the bright side, the ship has like a freaking 8-pack, so we can hit all the vital organs in one go. Oh, big whoop. Personally, I would rather be me than them right now. Still. 4 missiles, 24... At this point, I would actually love... If you had offered me literally anything compelling, I wouldn't have minded. But because you offered me no fuel, you must die. And I will take your fuel by force. I'd rather be Salieri. Exact. Oh, hey, wait. Job's not done. Job's not done, Sips. You know what? I think I'm starting to remember and recall how systems should work in this game, like how to learn something, and build our run around it. Cloaking is what we need right now. As much as I'm talking about dodge, chance, shields, etc., cloaking is the ticket. Cloaking dodges the first missile barrage. It basically is gonna more than double the length of our Zoltan shields. Like, that's a top tier get. I don't know if we can actually afford it. I must sell what needs to be sold in order to get the pre-igniter. This actually changes everything. A spinning machine. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you. This one's for you. The Leto must be sold in order to buy the pre-igniter. Even that's not enough. I think I gotta sell the Zoltan shield, man. Get in a fight and come back. Much smarter decision. Get in a fight and come back. Okay, very smart. We almost made a colossal mistake there. Oh, it's the 8-pack ship again? You love to see it. Yeah, try shooting. At this point, we shouldn't even shoot. We'll just wait for the halberd. Uh-oh. 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 All the vital systems of your ship are in the same area here. 2 missiles, 23 scrap. Honestly, I think we accept this one. Just because, what if we didn't accept and then they gave us less in the future? What if they give us less scrap? I don't even know if it works like that, but take the safe play here. That would not have happened. Source, dude, just trust me. Nostradamus in chat. Now we have weapon pre-igniter. I'm a very happy man. Oh, your ship's so scary, dude. Oh, no, dude, your ship's so scary, dude. Dude, your ship's so scary. Oh, pre-charged. What? Pre-charged? We're all dead. Okay, that was fun. Not to mention, like, immediately afterwards, we still have the flak cannon. Oh. Alright, honestly, I'm impressed with their ship's ability. You're actually, you dare invade me? I'm embarrassed for you. Yeah, you're not wrong. Shields first makes a lot of sense. Oh. And then this guy's gonna die to a frickin' slug. Embarrassing. Oh, Dan just stabbed you in the back, took your loot. You'll love to see it. Alright, this ship's got some great stuff, man. I also would not mind even having... I mean, the Leto is so cheap that for now, and we have 26 missiles, to get a free missile launch right at the start is also, like, really powerful. I'm a believer for the time being. I think we can do Distress, Blanc, Ending. You should recruit Candace. I'd love to, but first I gotta mine Goblin. I send my Rock crew member. We're not quite there yet. But next thing will be getting that Leto charged up as well. Chain Burst Laser. Don't mind getting 2 lasers firing right off the bat. I don't know. People are saying pog, pog, pog. Baby, turn around so I can see your chain burst laser go pog, pog, pog. Fort now. We take this. And we do the slightest bit of micro just to have that powered up. But we can get the chain laser going 1 weapon power beyond that and just blast them, man. I perform a scan of the area. You wish to fight me? Okay. Shield overcharger. That's fun. That's hilarious, dude. Because check this out. We'll see how overcharged your shields are when I drop a 100% chance to land a missile on top of them, and then a flak cannon on top of that, and then, whoops. 5 of your rooms just got hit by the Jim Halpert beam. You'd like to... You know what? I'm feeling generous today. Thanks for all your resources. Really appreciate that. Don't forget, they're the ones that attacked me first. I kind of don't like a Zoltan Nebula right now, because, or Zoltan controlled, because I think the super beam, super shield, I should say, kind of hurts us. Blocks our mind control, wastes our missiles. I think I'd rather go into an Uncharted Nebula. And it do be Uncharted, no doubt about that. Nathan Drake, baby. Attack the ship, attempt to remain concealed. I think we gotta see how this son of a gun works, okay? So first off, get mind controlled. This is why you got a slug on your ship. Now that you're mind controlled, we drop this on your shields. Then we drop this on your shields. And then, that's actually a pretty huge miss, but quick little 4 beam. Oops. I was thinking because you haven't shot me yet, I'm just gonna drop like this on your shields real quick, if that's... Okay, that's a big miss. I hate to see it. That's not a miss, though. That's not a miss. I'm thinking I'm just gonna drop this on your shields real quick. Oh, no. Always start from shields outward with the beam. Makes sense, even though that might not be what I did literally right there. But hey, man, I hit the O2 regardless. Are you winning, father? You know what? For the first time in a long time, I might be. 8 missiles? I accept your offer. I think it's a little overkill, but I accept. We need some scrap. We need some fuel, but I can live with that. Now we can use our missiles without worrying about things at all. I do hate that your dodge chance is going to be disgusting, but, you know, you don't have a ship like this to not attack enemies. Big miss. Always start from shields outward. Well, not this time. Am I okay here? I feel like I'm probably okay. Let's hit the weapons real quick. That's a big get. Flak still scares me slightly, but go ahead and send it. They've breached the hull, sire. They're non-critical systems. They don't need repairs right off the bat. Okay, now you resign now. You know what? Like, we have so many missiles, but I'm like... Oh, but this is helping the dude farm shields. So, I'm not sweating it. Go ahead, farm some shields up, my man. Thank you. Look at that. You resign now. Eat up. 47 scrap plus 28 scrap. They pay him 48 a day. That ship is eating good. I don't know if I'll prioritize that second level of weapons yet. I don't think we need it. Everybody's going Shields 3. Shields 3. You know what? If everybody's saying Shields 3, I'm a happy man. Let's go Shields 3. Engine 1. But power's cheap. Power's not expensive, so this is okay. Power will be our next purchase. I offer to lead you out of the nebula, to which they give me more scrap than I've ever seen in my entire life. I purchase some power. Please power up your O2. Just, you know, just a thought. Start here. It's a fight. They're trying to leave. Hold on. Unpause. Or pause, I should say. When I said pause, what I meant... When I said unpause, what I meant was pause. Medbay and mind control irrelevant. Didn't have our stuff pre-fired, so the pre-igniter is a snoozer on that one, but... We still have flak good to go right off the bat. You can't stay cloaked forever, man. What a ship! I don't really care if you get away. We did dodge enough that I'm like, maybe try dropping a missile on their piloting. Okay, well, it looks like we're fighting now. So let's wait for that halberd beam to be good to go. That's bad. The missile missed, true to its name. Sorry to do this, but this is what happens when you have 32 missiles. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. They're not escaping. You missed me. You missed me. 26 scrap. That's a little weak, but it's okay. Always have weapons powered up. Very good advice. More fighting. Intruders on board. Can I... You know what? Pilot, just get to the door system real quick. We're gonna make them regret their words and their deeds here. You're gonna break my sensors? Really? Oh no, my sensors. Uh-oh, uh-oh, what are you gonna do? What are you... by the way, you're mind controlled. Guess what? You're mind controlled too. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where you going? What are you doing? Oh, you're all dead. Okay, thanks for the scrap. Thanks for the free fight training. I choose not to go to the store yet. We can get some more scrap. Don't care, didn't ask, plus you're mind controlled. Stay hidden or prepare to chase them. I prepare to chase them. The ship doesn't scare me at all. The rebels slip away. Alright, well, so be it. I will purchase many fuels. And fix my whole ship. And then, all future scrap, I promise you, for a little bit, are gonna come to engines, okay? I attempt to follow and help you. Do you have anti-missile? You do? And shield overcharger? Anti-missile is mighty annoying. But hear me out here. Start on drone control. Hit 5 rooms. You know, to not have to deal with you right now, I think I'll accept that offer. It's a little much, but considering the time invested, I think that was fine. And get me out of here. Dude, I just hate being in the nebula. Okay. Not final sector yet. Take me civilian sector. This is where things are going to be good for us, I think. I think this is, you know, I'm a scrap farmer starting right now. When you hit me with nothing at a beacon, I get very upset. I inquire about your specialty and then decline because I have no scrap. Also getting close to running out of fuel. Here, we want as many fights as possible. Okay, they're trying to leave. They have 2 miniguns. That's funny. Let's see how good those miniguns are when they're offline. Oh no. Oh no, it's the cops. Brr, by the way. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, this is a very, it's a nasty ship to go up against. I think you gotta acknowledge that right off the get-go. It's the kind of ship you don't want to run into. Quick little flak cannon. Uh-oh, here come the Vulcan lasers. Just kidding. Haha. Your whole ship is destroyed. 53 scrap. Now we're talking. A store! Okay, okay. We don't need that much fuel. We need enough to get us to the next sector. I'll buy you out here. We have nothing to sell. We have more than enough missiles. 2 double halberd beams starting is pretty funny. I'm just trying to... If you fire both halberd beams at the same time, does it... The first halberd beam goes through the shield, and then the second halberd beam... Like, the first halberd beam takes the shield down, the second... No, it does... It does not work like that? Okay, then don't type double halberd POC. That's... I've been lied to. I do kind of feel like... Hold on, what about charge ion requires 2 power? Delay it? It does with hacking? I don't have hacking, man. I am thinking you could sell chain laser, buy heavy laser. Then you could have heavy laser, which only requires 1 power, and Leto active at the same time. Chain's way better. Okay, alright, I'm a believer. We're gonna need some weapon power. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this then. I reject your offer. Please, I need to get involved in some fisticuffs. Give them the fuel? I will. I probably shouldn't. I definitely should not. Oh, a store! Saved. Why give them the fuel? Because I thought they would give me like a plethora of scrap. We can never afford cloaking. Don't even let it factor into your brain here. Always appreciate that reactor power as well. It did work out. That's not, that's no joke. 3 missiles, 2 drone parts in exchange for reactor power. Probably the easiest trade that's ever been made in history. Promise to help. Simply fire on the defense system from a distance. 5 damage to your hull. Is this a joke? You gain 10 fuel in the last sector, lol. Oh no, I accidentally bought 2 more fuel than is strictly necessary. Boy, I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. I still am not optimistic that we are going to beat the final ship, though. Mostly just because it's, like, nasty, man. And most of our advantage is lost the second we fire. So we really need that first... Let's go. We really need that first salvo to do some serious damage. That's big. I mean, this is not the flagship, but still, it's important. Keep the shields down. This is why, you know, that's why God gave you 28 missiles. The Vulcan does not frighten me. Oh, he left. He's scared. Listen to that video crowd. They hate you. That's not good enough. Don't you know you get 10 fuel as soon as you enter the next section? I need more scrap. I think you're dead. Not dead, which is great for us. Because we could try to get, like, the non-lethal... No, that's stupid. Their weapons are starting to fire. Just ice them. Once that minigun started to go, I was like, it's time. We're just shy of getting the chain laser up, but it's gonna happen. 10 fuel, 5 hull points. All we need to do is hit repair beacons. Now, so the chain laser is gonna pop up. And you know what? We had a defense drone on the final shop anyway. So, like, or on the final ship anyway, I should say. So what do we care that we don't use our Leto anymore? Like, literally does not matter. That's surplus power. Not a wise move. Only on phase 2. Ah, okay. Now, this is a great test. You do not have a defense drone. We flak. No, hold on. Flak first. Mind control pilot just before the flaks come in. Auto fire the chain laser. And land the halberd beam in a sweep. Let's start like that. I'm not sweating it yet. They've hacked our piloting. That's annoying. We gotta wait for the next shot here. Oh, they're dead. Okay, so we took no hull damage. That's not so bad. I'm like, man, if we... I've gotta up this dodge chance. I feel like system redundancy is great, but I feel like dodge chance happens before system redundancy. Seems sensible. Repair beacon is free scrap. What is... Because everybody always says, like, upgrade, I agree with this, actually. Everyone always says upgrade, piloting. What does piloting give us at the second level? Why don't I look instead of just asking? Second level... With no pilot, you get 50% of your normal... you don't lose all your evasion in one hit. Okay, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. And it's cheap. So it's less about the auto, it's more about the fact that it has the slightest bit of resiliency. Okay. And then we'll probably go engines next again, assuming we pick up some more scrap on the way here, which we should. Same for O2. That's a good point. You have a defense drone. Shoots down any projectiles. Annoying, for sure. 4 bars of shields, too. Also annoying. Great position, though, for the shield room. Did you see the misses we just had there? It was literally like... like they all missed. They all missed. Even the piloting was offline. Oh, hold on. We can at least land something here. I know you're supposed to hit shields first. I'm making an exception, okay? It should still be fine. Flak should get in there. Saved and a lucky bit of a lucky beam, no question. Beautiful. Okay, now they're suffering. Now they're suffering. Oh, you're dead. Maybe you'll surrender. Do I even want you to surrender? 3 missiles? Oh, absolutely not. Goodbye. Okay. 65 extra scrap. There's a certain temptation for me here. And I'm like, you know, what if we powered weapons, took the engines offline, not offline, 1 level down to get the Leto active, just to have one more thing to shoot at the start. And obviously you want it pre-ignited. And then if the Leto gets hit, if the Leto gets hit and it goes offline, nobody cares. Nobody cares. So I'm just trying to, okay, you know what? Like, just send it, man. This is how it starts here. I'm just thinking, they're gonna cloak, they're gonna power up their weapons. What do I do? The Leto is gonna fire onto their missile launcher. I will probably mind control either missile or pilot. Getting the missile launcher offline is very helpful. For now, like, they cloak instantly, so there's nothing you could really do. Okay, mind control, pilot. You're always gonna flak the shields and maybe get a chain laser like auto firing for a second after that. And then you might as well Leto that missile. This is beautiful. Okay. Now what's the next step? I think I can hit 3 things with the halberd beam. Right there. That's huge. And this guy is also stunned as we speak. Now take your time. Flak cannon can definitely go. Honestly, I'm very tempted to just hit those shields with the Leto. Just keep those shields weak and then get the chain laser going on this for a second. It's more micro than I'm comfortable with. You have hacked my medbay. What a joke. Get that flak going first. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're so lucky. You're actually so lucky. Anyway, you're still dead, though. So that's pretty cool. Oh, no, my nothing. Oh, what a shot. We got 38 bombs. I don't mind dropping a Leto literally anywhere. You're probably dead. Should have mind controlled the pilot, but whatever. That I hate that I took 1 hull damage there, but we did some serious damage. Okay, now it's drone control to Major Tom. Restart run. Phase 2 is pretty intense, especially with no cloaking. But this could be the win. I'm not saying it is the win, but so far so good. What's... O2 is cheap to upgrade, right? 25? It's not cheap, but we can literally afford it. Okay, O2 is the consensus choice right now. Even just having the extra capacity. Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. I'm trying to think, because do they still... They don't have cloak on right on the start anymore? I'm trying to think about the way that we will... And we chase, right? We chase them here. They have no more cloak. Even before taking out their missile launcher, we might want to focus that... focus shields and then focus drone control. That seems very, very engaging to me. A defensive drone. Consider your pilot hacked. Focus shields. I'm just gonna fire all these at the same time because I think the defense drone can only shoot down 2 things. Or one thing, I should say. Then you're insanely lucky. You're the luckiest person who's ever lived. I'm gonna cancel my auto fires for a sec. I want them all to go at the same time. 3, 4. Okay. That's what we're looking for. We do have an intruder detected. Now we must harm your drone control. And maybe the missiles simultaneously. The missiles do scare me. Something has been taken down. Almost like there's an intruder detected. I'm choosing not to mess with this guy. We're going to try to take him out at the source, if possible. Drone control still active, so we're waiting. And then we're going all in right here. Landed something. That's all I could ask for. Something is landed. This is the scary moment. Just wait for it. 3, 1, 4, right here. Halberd beam. Even though that didn't do what I wanted it to do, we've taken some of the drones. The defense drone's still active. That's pretty amazing. This is gonna suck. Quick mind control on pilot. Well, is still active for a second. At least their missiles are down. 1, 3, 4. That's second level of piloting coming through in the clutch. Okay, ready? This is the big one. That last one was just for fun. This is the big one. 1, 3, 4. We can at least hit something. And honestly, I'm like, you know what? I think we should just go for room damage. Not even try to hurt their systems anymore. Just try to, like... Just do, like, a DPS check here. 4 rooms. 4 rooms, probably. No, yes, no, no. Yes, no. Him, me, him, me. These 4 rooms. Yeah. These 4 rooms. But in the reverse order, maybe. Yeah, reverse order next time. That's still good damage. We got time. 1, 3, 4. That's fine. We're waiting for the next halberd beam to be ready anyway. This is the scary... Watch out for weapons. As long as you can fire, it's okay. 1, 3, 4. We didn't get through the shields. Okay. Surprisingly... Like, is bad. Don't get me wrong. But I think somehow we're actually kind of okay still. We'll get in. Get to safety. Get to safety. Okay. Now, we still got some problems. Let those fires get out there. We did sell emergency respirators. You gotta fix up the medbay. That's a Mouth and Dan job right there. O2's not draining. The ship's just a little busted right now. Close all doors. Okay, just give it a sec. I'm watching. No! Level 2 oxygen! Sips. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry, Sips. I'm sorry that you're so slow. If only you moved slightly faster, you would have lived. I'm sorry you were book smart in school instead of being an athlete. It's not victim blaming. He's not a real person. Write that on his tombstone. Hold on. Okay, you guys are all healed up. Why don't you go fix this breach real quick? On his tombstone, was not built different. You have to win this run now to avenge Sips. I'm not worried about avenging Sips. I think that's how Sips would have wanted to go. Gasping for breath, but at least knowing that as a result of his actions, we defeated the second stage of the flagship and thus got further than we've ever gone before. I think that's how he would have wanted to go. So what's phase 3? I don't think I've been on phase 3 like literally ever. Well, this year. They teleport onto your ship. There are super shield and borders. Super shield and borders. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you. You can pre-drain your rooms of oxygen and put someone on doors to have a better chance. And many lasers as a power surge. I'm just thinking, because our power's a little scuffed right now. I think that's your minimum. Oh, but then, yeah, probably having the medbay actually active to heal him. Let me take a look at something, okay? It's a recharging super shield. 25% dodge chance. 20% dodge chance. I can live with that change. Is there an active repair beacon? No. But you have to chase this section. Okay. So... Let's drain the crap out of this ship. We're taking a calculated gamble. It's better to have somebody on doors. They won't teleport into drained areas. Mouth on shields. Yeah, mouth's on shields. Look at this. It's fine. I wish I could move this to here. Then we could vent like this whole thing. Maybe we'll keep the medbay oxygenated as well. This is my design. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, we're gonna ascend it. This is our chance. Probably should have healed Dan. He did have to hold his breath a little there. So we can't mind control right out the gates. This is just an auto fire situation. For the first little bit. Break the shield, please. Did not break the shield. Life goes on. It's not the end of the world. Keep auto-firing for now. The misses were pretty... Hey, but they missed too! And our miss chance is truly tragic, so I feel like they are more affected by that than I am. Okay, warning. Power surge detected. I believe this is where infinite lasers come in. So we're gonna wait for everything to be ready, and it takes a lot of... That's fine. That's fine, man. Counter our mind control. You breach something, I don't even care. Now, this is actually okay, believe it or not. Next step. Flak. They have no defense drone. I'm going to missile their shields. Flak and chain laser. Didn't quite make it through. We wait for the next... Oh, we made it through. We made it through. Please. This must be four-pieceable. There's probably a mathematical proof for why it's not. We're okay. Okay, now you got to get a little bit more vented, my man. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Still okay. Chain laser doesn't go yet. You drop a Leto on him. You drop a flak on him. That's a miss. Drop this on him. 3 misses? Are you kidding me? My O2. Please, my O2 is very sick. This is why you get 1 extra bar of protection. Just wait. Chain and flak. Needed a little bit more, man. This is probably where it goes down here. My O2. Okay, we gotta wait for that fire to come out. Please stop breaking my engines. Temporarily saved. I mean, we gotta stop their missiles. It's literally like the only way we don't die is to get some damage in on the missiles. My doors, please, my doors. My ship is venting. Yeah, this is bad. I don't think the jump is gonna save you there. We're just gonna die not on the fight instead of on the fight. It was a good run nonetheless. I think, I'm trying to think about the best way that we could have possibly played for that in the future. I think the best way that we could, like, yes, prioritizing cloaking. I think prioritizing cloaking probably would have been the best thing we could have done. We did miss too much as well. Missing was a big problem there. Anyway, that was a great run though regardless. /marker, FTL end.